I love filming this type of video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I am a Disney plush collector. And today we are doing my Disney Cuddleez collection. So I've done a few videos here and there about my Disney Cuddleez collection, which I will leave cards to throughout the video, but I think this is the first time that I've actually shown you my collection all in one go. It's not actually a very big collection, but nonetheless I thought I would show it to you right now, and if I manage to get any more in the future, I will either do an update video or I will do a haul. So happy Friday, I hope you've all had a great week. I have one more Cuddleez that I got for my birthday, but as I am in the process of filming my what I got for my birthday video, you will just have to wait for that Cuddleez, but I bet you can guess which one it is in the comments. So I'm going to split this up into like style of Cuddleez, because there have been different Cuddleez with the Cuddleez name. So what are Cuddleez? They are Disney Store plushes. I haven't seen them with this name by any other brand. Even the Parks plushes are called Dreams plushes, and if you haven't seen my video where I compared a Dreams plush to a Cuddleez plush, I will leave a card up above. But the ones we know today are sleeping, lying down plushes from the Disney Store. They do a range of Disney characters, they do a range of sizes, but when Cuddleez were first bought out, they were nothing like the Cuddleez we know today. So I think I got these both together, and you're about to see why one of them isn't in my car, although you might think it should be. So my dad bought these for me. I was still working at Morrison's at the time. I don't know exactly how long ago it was, but he got me Mickey Mouse. So he's about the size of a medium plush at the Disney Store. I can't remember how much he cost, unfortunately. He's in his classic outfit with a yellow bow tie and red shorts. He's very, very squishy, but he's like lying out, so you could lie him on his back, but his eyes aren't closed. So as you can see, they weren't always sleeping plushes. They were just very squishy plushes that you were intended to cuddle with. And trust me, I did when I first got this. So this was Mickey Mouse, the very first Cuddleez they brought out. And then my dad also got me Minnie Mouse. Obviously, as you can see, the reason she doesn't live in my car is because she's pink, and I only put red Minnie Mouse items in my car. The newer style Cuddleez, which I will talk about later in this video, also has a pink Minnie Mouse, which is why I haven't jumped to buy it yet. But she's got a big squishy pink and white bow, and she's wearing a pink and white dress, and you can see her white underclothes, and again she's just as squishy and her eyes are open. They did make a light up alien plush, and I don't like plushes that light up in my bed with me, so I didn't get it. I am regretting it now, because wouldn't this be a great Cuddleez video if I had every single Cuddleez ever created. So as you can see, Cuddleez didn't always look like the sleeping plushes we have today. I did once do a video exploring the 3 different types of Cuddleez plushes, which includes the type I'm about to show you now. So if you didn't see that video, I will leave a card up above to that. So by the time that these Cuddleez came out, they had already released the first wave of the regular sleeping Cuddleez plushes. And when these came online, they were called Cuddleez. They were much cheaper. I believe normal Cuddleez are £30 and this was about £21, the same price as a medium plush. So I thought I'll get it and see what it is, and my friend got the Lotso because I believe they also did a Lotso and a Simba, and they definitely did a Stitch, which I really regret not getting. But I got the Pua initially because Pua is one of my favourite characters. I am bringing you guys a Pua collection, but I've had to push it back because of the Scentsy Buddy release. So this is the Pua that I got. He's a lot squishier. This one is actually asleep, so they had decided by now that Cuddleez would always be asleep. He's kind of like memory foam. I used to really like to sleep with this one when I first got him. He's quite a nice size as well, but as you can see, he looks nothing like the Cuddleez plushes that we're used to now. But I was really quite happy with him, even though it was a bit strange that they were called Cuddleez, but they were nothing like the Cuddleez that we were used to by them. So this one is Pua. Like I said, I know of a Stitch, a Lotso and a Simba. and then I also bought Marie. So I bought Marie basically for a picture on Instagram, but as you guys know, The Aristocats is one of my favourite films. So she's sleeping again. She's got her hair tied up in a bow, and then her bow is actually on her back, which it should be, but if you're thinking about it lying down, that's going to get in the way like massively. But I tend to just stand these up on my plush sofa. They never actually lie down, so it doesn't matter all that much. But she's absolutely adorable. Again, she's got a really squishy belly that almost feels like memory foam. They've put detailing on her paws and everything, and again, these plushes I believe were £21. So at that time, a lot of people were disappointed because they just saw the name CUDDLEEZ and thought that they were going to be the CUDDLEEZ that we'd already seen. The big way of telling that it wasn't going to be the same was the fact that they did Stitch when they had already done Stitch, because I own the regular Stitch CUDDLEEZ. So I will be showing that to you in a moment, but I thought that first I would show you the minis. So because we are into normal CUDDLEEZ now, I'm going to go minis, regular, and then the XL that I'm sure you're all waiting for. So my minis are all kept in this bag to make sure that I don't lose any of them, but if I do miss any out, I will just throw in a video. So first of all, we've got Winnie the Pooh. I really regretted not getting Winnie the Pooh in its regular medium format, so I had to pick this up when it came out as a mini. He is actually intended to go to my office when we are back, because my desk is Winnie the Pooh themed and I wanted to have him sat in front of my computer monitor, so he won't actually be at home for much longer. So this one is going to go to the office. And then we've got Eeyore, because I absolutely love Eeyore. These are all £8.95, which is a little bit expensive considering the size, but I absolutely adore CUDDLEEZ, so I have to get them. All I will say is Eeyore is slightly more blue than you would expect. Normally he's like a grey, and you will see that with my medium CUDDLEEZ, but with these CUDDLEEZ they tried to change the colour of them, and he's still super adorable. Then I've got a little Marie, because I love the Aristocats, as I said. I'm really sad that they don't do Toulouse and Berlioz, but that doesn't mean that they won't in the future. So she's got a hot pink bow on this time, whereas this one had a baby pink, so again they are trying to change the colours of them. Next we've got Chip, who is actually my favourite out of Chip and Dale. I know you shouldn't really have a favourite, but I do. And then we've got Dale, so as you can see their colouring is different and they've made sure that their noses are right. And then with these four, I was actually about to film the Disney CUDDLEEZ video when these released on Shop Disney, so I had to push back that video to wait for these to arrive, because at the time I bought them you couldn't get next day delivery. So the first one I got is Tramp. He's absolutely adorable. I love Lady and the Tramp. I don't own a lot of Lady and the Tramp merchandise, but I had to get these. So naturally I had to get Lady as well. You may notice she's got a different tag to Chip, Dale and Eeyore, and it now actually says Mini CUDDLEEZ and the character underneath, but they are still £8.95. So there are Lady and the Tramp. And then the other two I had to get were Olaf. I absolutely love Olaf. I'm hoping he doesn't get stolen by my dad, because my dad collects Olaf things, but he's so cute. His like coal pieces are underneath him and he just looks so peaceful sleeping. And then the final one I had to get from that release was Bruni, because I absolutely love Bruni. But look how cute little Bruni is. Then there's two more I can show you physically. There is one that is in my car, so I filmed a little bit of footage of my car. This is the Minnie Mouse CUDDLEEZ. As she is in her red dress, she naturally lives in my car, but her skin is purple. This is why I haven't bought the Mickey, because the Mickey also has purple skin, which I find a bit strange. And I think the only other one I haven't bought from the Mini CUDDLEEZ is Dumbo. And I'm very sorry, it's nothing against Dumbo, I just haven't gotten around to getting him yet. But the final ones I'm going to show you are Angel, who is a very bright pink. If you own any plushes of Angel, you'll know that the pink that's around her eyes is normally the kind of pink that she's in, but she's in a hot pink like Marie, and I quite like it. It's a shock to the system, it's different. I like it when they kind of change a character for a plush, because I think this worked really well. And then finally we've got my miniature Stitch. So I did a video just on my Stitch CUDDLEEZ collection right after I got this one, because it meant I had the mini, the medium and the XL. I unfortunately didn't have that older style of CUDDLEEZ where he's like lying down with a big fat belly, but if you didn't see that video I will leave a card up above. And with that being said, that is all of my mini CUDDLEEZ, so let's move on to the mediums. So medium cuddlies are the regular style. They are the most well known. They are £30 each in the UK. The first one I ever got in October of 2018 was Stitch. So as you can see, he's lost a lot of his stuffing. I'm tempted to do a video with you guys about how I restuff him, but as I haven't done it yet, I don't know as it's going to work. If it doesn't work, I won't show you. If it works, I will show you, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who's got a very floppy headed Stitch. So I got him from the Blackpool Disney store the day before I opened up the store. So he brings back beautiful memories of opening up the store, but also very sad memories because they had the Winnie the Pooh, which sold out and never came back. They had the Baymax that sold out and never came back, and he's my absolute grail. If they ever bring him back, let me know. I will put an order straight in for him because I really want Baymax. They also had Angel. I believe they had a Simba, but it's Baymax and Winnie the Pooh I most regret not getting. So this was my first ever Cuddlies, and then they never brought Winnie the Pooh back, but they did bring Eeyore back, so I had to get him. He is so cute. He's not as worn, because the reason that Stitch is worn is because I slept with him every night, and then by the time I got this one I already had my Pooh out, so I slept with Pooh every night and he didn't get any squishing. So what I really love about Eeyore is he's actually got a Velcro tail, which I think is a really nice touch. But he's still pretty much in mint condition from the day I first got him. He just doesn't have his paper tag anymore. So that's Eeyore. Like I said, Winnie the Pooh and Baymax are my absolute grails. Shop Disney, if you're watching, which you won't be, please bring this back and put it into the universe. I really want Baymax, I really want Winnie the Pooh. So those two were from the first wave, even though Eeyore was a re-release. In the next kind of wave, they brought out Lotso. This was after that weird second style of Cuddlies they released, because like I said, there was a Lotso in that release. So when Lotso came out, I believe there was also a Rex, there was also Rainbow Unicorn from Inside Out, and I think there was Pluto. I also want all three of those, but for £30 each, I only tend to get one every so often. So this is Lotso. They've done him really well, considering he's a villain and you shouldn't really like him, but I just think he's absolutely adorable and I couldn't resist. So I think out of those ones that I just mentioned, Rex would be the one I would want next. But one I really love and I'm so happy to have is my Pua. Again, he will be in a future Pua collection. He is absolutely adorable. I remember the day he came out, someone messaged me about it and I didn't even reply to the message before I put him in my basket and bought him. And then I messaged, I think it was my friend Emily, and I said, yeah, got him, thanks for the heads up. He's absolutely adorable. They've done his colouring really well as well. And because of the last one I have to show you, he isn't terribly worn because I got him and then about a month later I got this next one. So I think multiple people told me about this one, and he's a bit more worn because I sleep with him every single night, but it's the Sully Cuddlies. You're going to see him in another video this month when I bring out another installment of my Sully collection, so sorry not sorry, but this is my Sully Cuddlies. As you can see, his arms are very worn because when I hold him, I kind of hold him like that, so it's like taking the stuffing out of his arms. So again, if I can think of a way to stuff them that I could put into an informative video for you guys, then I will for sure do that. But I think at the moment this is my favourite Cuddlies. If you didn't see my wishlist video, I will leave a card up above, but I did mention that the one I most want to get at the moment is the Minnie Mouse. The reason I haven't clicked buy on her is because she's pink, so she can't go in my car, she must go in the house. They also have a Mickey that is red, so as well as having those old Cuddlies that I showed you at the beginning of the video, they've gone for the same colouring and outfits with the newer Cuddlies. I'm quite disappointed they didn't do red Minnie Mouse because I think she would have looked so cute sleeping on the backseat of my car, so maybe we'll put it out into the universe as well that they need to make a red Minnie Mouse, or at least blue, because I really love blue Minnie Mouse. I would like to see more characters as well. I would like to see things like the Beast, the Child, because they're doing the Child in like everything right now. Maybe Nana from Peter Pan, Donald Duck, Goofy would be super cute as well. There's just so many that they could do cuddlies for, and I hope that they continue to make cuddlies. But I have one more plush to show you. I think you guys know exactly which plush this is, so let me just grab it. So the XL plushes are £80 in the UK. I believe they're $110 in the US, but I could be wrong. They've only done 3. They've done the one that is right here, Stitch. They've also done Simba, and in the US only they've done Winnie the Pooh. I genuinely think no matter how much is in my bank account, if the UK gets that plush, I will buy it no matter what. Even if I don't have enough money for it, I will buy it because I really want the XL Winnie the Pooh. That being said, I don't know where Stitch would live unless I just kind of stack them on top of each other, because Stitch actually takes up a full single size of my double bed. So it's like a person is lying next to me. So if I got Winnie the Pooh as well, there would be no room for me. But I really want Winnie the Pooh. But the one that you've all been waiting for is Stitch. So this is the XL Stitch. He retails for £80, but in the November of 2019, I just got the call to say that I've got the job that I currently have now. And as a well done to me present, I bought this in the Black Friday sale for £62. I mean, it was a bit of a wild decision for me, considering I started that job in the January and I quit my current job a week after buying this. So I spent £62 knowing that I wouldn't have any wages for December. That was really incredibly clever of me. I would not recommend anyone buying such a big purchase as they're about to leave their job, but I wanted him for so long, and he actually sold out after this Black Friday sale, so I get a lot of messages asking me where he's from. Even though I always tag Shop Disney UK in the pictures, I still get people messaging me because checking the tags just isn't what people do. But this is my Stitch Cuddlies. I don't regret buying him one bit. He is so comfy to like sleep next to. If I've got a particularly bad back when I'm sleeping, I will roll over so that my back is against him, and he's just so cute. Again, this one does need a bit of stuffing. If I hold him up like this, there's like a noticeable dip. So again, if I find out how to stuff them, I will do a video on that for you guys, because I think that is like the main problem we have with plushes, that somehow they just lose their stuffing and sometimes you can't just replace them, so it's probably best to learn how to fix them. So that was my Cuddlies video. I've shown you the ones I own. I've talked about ones that they also do. I'm sorry if I missed any out. And I've talked about the ones that I really want to buy and I really want them to make. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below either which one was your favourite or which one you own, as I'm sure I know a few people who own the Simba. I will be back on Sunday. I know I don't usually upload on a Sunday, but as it was Easter last weekend, I just wanted to film an Easter vlog for you guys like I did with Christmas, so I hope you will join me for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye guys!